I hope you survived Easter and the crazy weather, or depending on where you were, as it turns out, not so crazy weather. This week, of course, it is Anzac Day, and to commemorate, Rialto Channel is playing Leanne Pooley's stunning feature-length animated documentary 25 April. Now, I can't recommend this film enough. Pooley has used motion capture technology along with hand-drawn imagery mixed with computer-generated animation to present us with a unique, moving and visually arresting documentary about the lives of a group of Anzacs who were at Gallipoli in 1915. Now, a year of research went into finding the perfect real characters. Some of New Zealand's finest actors bring them to life, and it's through these real people's words taken from their diaries and their letters that we can really truly live their experiences. Now, I had the privilege of talking to Leanne Pooley about the making of this film. Have a listen to the podcast. It's really fascinating, and I'm sure that you'll agree with me. This is an extraordinary film. So 25 April screens on the 25th of April at 8:30 p.m. We've made that as simple as possible for you. Now, staying a little with the war theme this week, you might want to catch the documentary Get the Picture. It's screening on Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Those fascinated with photojournalism and the role of the photographer in areas of conflict will revel in this documentary about John G. Morris. He's a revered journalist and also the former picture editor of Life magazine and also the New York Times. Morris is one of the last living journalists who was involved in the D-Day Normandy landings and many other historic and defining moments. He was 95 when the documentary was made. He's 100 now, and he is in remarkable form, and he takes us back. He reflects on his life and career with clarity and wit. He's like a living encyclopedia, and he's been responsible for presenting a visual record of the best and worst moments of mankind over the last 70, 80 years or so. And he can still recall the circumstances that led to some of those photographs being taken. Anyway, it's a fabulous documentary, and Morris's unwavering belief in the power of photography and also just good old-fashioned hope makes this actually a really uplifting film. It kind of makes you want to embrace life. Now, talking about embracing life, the final film I want to mention this week is Aussie documentary Embrace. I know we're all about the documentary this week. It's screening on Thursday the 27th of April at 8:30, and this is a documentary about female body issues, and it's not the most sophisticated documentary you're ever going to see. It's very simply shot, it's sometimes repetitive, and it's not as in-depth as it possibly could be. But you know what? Its heart is in the right place. If you have a teenage daughter, sit down and watch this documentary with her. It's accessible, it's empowering, and it's entertaining, and it's just a wake-up call for us all to stop worrying about, stop obsessing about how we think we're supposed to look and just get on with living our lives and celebrating the way that we do look. There we go. Rant over. I'll see you next week. Bye.